Hey, dudes and dudettes. Yeah, probably wasn't really expecting to do a vlog tonight, but I thought about it and I thought if I don't talk about it now, I may end up forgetting about it tomorrow. I was having a kind of discussion with Philly and Jeannie earlier about my shirt colours, because I was wondering what's the best one to just walk around in town in, what colour. I mean, I think I freaked a lot of people out today, because because I have a feeling every single time saw my t-shirt, they started walking a little faster. They had a little freaked out look and just like, what? He's gonna murder me. Like, I'm not. It's the thing. It's the problem with these shirts. They can send off a weird impression on people. It's like I'm a nice guy, but this shirt makes me look like some kind of super villain, and I'm gonna hacksaw everyone to death. But I'm not. I mean, I gotta admit, this isn't exactly the most friendliest of cat shirts, and I always like to wear black shirts out on the street, so I'm thinking, with it being summer, maybe I should be wearing different coloured t-shirts. But I'd like to get your guys' opinion on shirts, because I mean, what do you wear when you're out on the streets in summer, in winter? What do you wear? I mean, I've got a feeling quite a lot of you are women, so I probably won't wear the clothing to the exact specifications of you, but it's just something that it made me think about when I picked the shirt. I mean, look at it. It's a very, very creepy cat, and the chains on my mood swing have just snapped and then run. So it is a really, it's one of those that you really should save for Halloween. It's kind of like, so we were walking around in summer saying that it looks like I'm going to be the summer murderer, like I'm the summer serial killer or something like that. So I don't want that. I don't want people thinking that. I want to walk around in something nice looking, something that makes people actually want to talk to me, not run away from me. I mean, I'm pretty much asking for it with the shirt actually saying in capital letters, run. It's pretty much asking for it. I thought today, me and Saturday, would have been the perfect opportunity to get a conversation, but I ended up getting so much less conversation than usual. The only conversation I really had was when I got my white Americano this time. I actually got milk. That's just because I said white Americano. I just kind of think, yeah, he wants milk. I made sure I added that bit. So I kind of took away all the factors of them actually asking me. I went, white Americano. When I get that Americano, I want it to be a lot whiter than black. That's for sure. And then I don't like it when they go say when, because I'm like, I can't keep them going too long, obviously, because they're eventually going to run out of cup. But then I also forget to tell them to stop, and I start to wonder, will they stop? Will they actually stop? As I'm a very nervous person, and I just like to know these things. This is quite an important one tonight. This isn't so much of a vlog. This is me just trying to work things out, because I'm starting to get better conversing in the real world. I just want to kind of fine tune things, kind of give myself more chance to have conversations. I mean, there's one thing I did last night that... Was it last night? Yeah, it was last night. I ordered a Kitten Academy t-shirt. Funnily enough, it was black with the white writing. But maybe in the future I might order another one which is more colourful, which is more set for summer, because I was looking at the kind of light blue one with black writing. I was thinking maybe that was a summer idea. I would have probably done it last night, but £33 for a Kitten Academy t-shirt. I know it's coming from Zazzle and America, but wow, 33 quid for one shirt. I could probably get 3 or 4 shirts just for 30 quid, because I think some shirts could be about a tenner, some of them less than a tenner, and I might get 3.5 shirts. It depends, because some of them are about 8, 9, so maybe I'll be able to get 3 and a bit shirts. But, well, if you look at the 33 quid, so yeah, I probably would be able to get 4 shirts pretty much bang on. Trying to do maths in my head. I don't even know if any of you are available right now, as it's a Saturday. The sun's out, you're probably all out in the sun and totally don't care about the show, but I figure I'm not going to get any answers if I don't say anything. I feel tomorrow I may say more again. You know, you're probably enjoying the world, and because we've got corn later, so you'll be able to talk to me again. I just wanted to start the ball rolling, so to speak, because I just want to be dressed in the right attire. If I'm going to be walking around showing off my shirts more, I want to be wearing the right shirts. I know it seems like such a silly thing to be considering about, and I know I'm not a fashion guru or anything, so I couldn't really care less. But one thing I do care about, I care about Kitten Academy and my own channel, so I can sort of kill 2 birds with one stone if I get my get up right. Soon as I start wearing my Kitten Academy shirt, that should hopefully get the ball completely rolling, or at least get somebody going up again. What's Kitten Academy? Then I can start actually talking to them about it. So I just need I guess I need some advice from you guys. If you pop in, I need help. I need help. I know the title says let's talk colours. I know, I couldn't think of it. It was an on the spot title. It's like, I was gonna call it I Am Dangerous, because people were looking at me like I was an axe murderer or something, but I'm trying to keep these streams as PG as possible. I know sometimes my language barrier slips a little bit, but forgive me, it's going to, because sometimes some of the things I say just force me into saying a few naughty words. So it will happen, but I'm not going to base my stream around swearing. So forgive me if I slip in the odd swear word here and there, but they're probably not. There's probably so little of the swear words, only the really finicky of people would actually notice the swear word actually in there. So I just need some advice. I just needed to let some stuff off my chest. If you don't answer the question tonight or anything, then it's not an end of the world situation. But I just like to give the chance for people to give me their input. What do you wear? What do you wear out the street? Maybe I should have just called the stream that. What do you wear? But at that point, that sounds a little bit more creepy. It's like, what are you wearing? 'Cause I'm wearing nothing. 'Cause I don't want to sound too creepy. Sometimes any of the questions that are on the thumbnails and that, they are a bit creepy anyway, so I can't win. I'll probably ask the question again when I see somebody start coming into the chat. So I'll start conversing a bit better again. But it's just a bit of advice I'm looking for. Just want something. I mean, these streams can still be fun. I just feel like this one's a little bit more serious, especially to me, and it could impact your viewing, because I could possibly pick up more viewers if I make friends in the town. Just meet random people and make friends. That could really help the chat, and I could really help get Kitten Academy out in Derby. So get some people from Derby. Another thing I've been thinking about, because again, me, Philly, and Jeannie, we were. Sorry, they just went a bit. It just went unresponsive there. I assume that we're still running, but nobody's saying anything, so I'm not actually sure. So I'm gonna keep talking like Mr. A does on the close-ups. I'm just gonna keep rambling. What I believe I was going to start saying was me, Philly, and Jeannie were also having a good talk last night about maybe in the future we could all kind of host a Kitten Academy in Derby situation. So you could all come and visit. We can all go and have a dinner together. It'll be an evening meal, because that's when this restaurant that I think is going to be perfect for everyone, because it's a kind of multi-food restaurant and it's a buffet, so you can go up as many times as you like, fill your plate. You can go up as many times as you feel hungry, if you keep feeling hungry. Unlimited food, almost unlimited choices, different countries. Plus, the desserts are wonderful as well, so there's unlimited desserts as well. Just the only thing I'm worried about is, will you be able to carry yourself out when we're done? Because you can get really carried away sometimes. It's just something. So I wonder what you'd think about that as well. I'll probably talk more about that one tomorrow, because tonight I'm really thinking more about my clothing round town. Because if I can get more fans from Derby, they can possibly come to this future meetup, which at the moment seems impossible, but I'm willing to try and do the impossible, because I'm terrible at party planning, but Philly and Jeannie, they're a lot better at party planning, it seems, than I am. So it makes the impossible a little bit more possible, because Philly and Jeannie seem quite willing to travel to the UK to help me out and set up a decent day out for us. I mean, I'm not exactly a tour guide. I mean, as I've said countless times, I am shy in real life, so it's one of those, I'm testing myself here. I'm testing myself against Kitten Academy fans. Can I at least talk to Kitten Academy fans? I mean, I talk to you daily on Discord. Potentially all of you I talk to on Discord, so you'd think I'd be able to hold my own, but I remember doing the Zoom chats for the last few years when we were doing Kitten Academy convention. As soon as I went into one of those rooms, it was like I got asked a question and I completely froze because I was like, it was like, I don't know on this, because I was asked what is my favourite kitten, or what is my favourite class. It was something like that. I was just like, oh, I don't know how to answer, and I've taken way too long. So people are starting to think, hurry up. There's other people who are going to answer. That's my problem with being in groups. I always feel like if I say something and if I start rambling in a group, because if I do get comfortable, you'd actually start having trouble to shut me up. So the reverse would happen. You'd all be telling me to shut up and give somebody else a chance. I don't know, maybe that'd be good. Maybe that'd be good if I could ramble in real life as well. Because those who actually watch my live streams would know it was already coming. I just want to give myself the best chance. I've been talking for about 16 minutes now, and usually Terry's here by now, but I've got a feeling there might be a few people who are just listening. Though this is one of those where you can just watch back later, and you could give me, and those who are on Discord, they can give me their input there. But I just wanted to ask that. I wanted to make sure I've asked at least somewhere. I'll ask on the Discord as well, possibly. I'll talk to some people in direct messages, so it seems silly, but some of the silly things could end up being the most important factors. So I'm trying to do all the silly things and trying to get all the silly things right. All the things that you should never get wrong. I mean, wearing a t-shirt, that shouldn't be wrong. I mean, it's better than wearing no t-shirt. I mean, I'd have absolutely no chance at getting any followers then. I would get everybody running. I wouldn't. If I was walking around with no t-shirt on, that would just freak everyone out. I'm almost sick at the thought of doing that. Oh no. We're not doing that. So it's, what's the right shirt? What's the right shirt to wear around town? What's the right colour shirt, sorry. That's where I was going with that, the colour. I'm not sure I care about what top I'm wearing. We'll go walking around in a bloody tank top for all I care. I just want, but that again would be showing off a bit too much skin for me, and I might freak a few people out. I'll hopefully there is people who've been watching. I'm gonna have a quick look at the Discord and see if there's people. You can have a quick look at Custard, because he seems to be quite interested in what's on camera. So I want to see if anybody's saying anything on Discord for me. I don't know. Talking on Discord for me. Oh yeah. Set up Potato earlier. I haven't uploaded it to YouTube yet, but I set up Potato, another Brady Bunch, the second of the children. I'll send Philly a message just to see if we can at least chat, because it'll make the chat look a little bit less empty. I mean, I've said quite a piece here, so I need y'all to watch this back at least. Hey, Philly, and oh, pestering Scotty. Oh dear. I've hope I hope you've looked back, because it's the important part from the start to about, I don't know when I stopped doing the rambling, but this was quite an important thing for me to get off my chest. We were talking about it earlier, I know, but I thought I'd put it on a live stream, and those of you on Discord can direct message me and tell me things. Tell me what you wear on the street. That's all. I was just colour shirts. Besides, I think the title gives nothing away really. But there is I did finish it off in the description, and I was talking about t-shirts. So I just want to get everybody's opinion. I figured I got you and Jeannie's opinion on the subject, so I figured, hey, why not? Just come on, hit live, see what's what. See what you guys have to say. Can't be any harm. I mean, it'd be more live streams could potentially get more viewers. So I'm just trying to get opinions from everybody. Either way, I think I've found out that wearing black may not be the best colour for me, but it's always been the colour of my shirts. All these dark colours. I mean, I don't really have any summer colours. Well, I sort of do, but I always thought maybe it wouldn't look right on me, but it's just my mind thinking those things. Okay, Philly. Okay, you removed that message. Okay, so yep. Just have a I think it was something about having a look at the start again. That's probably best. So I'll give you all a bit of time just to look back a bit, because getting your opinion means a lot to me. Because I know you guys are all opinionated as well. The thing is, with it being the sun out, I know that quite a lot of people like to have barbecues, so it'll probably be about 1 o'clock where you are. So it's brunch. I don't know, but you like to sit out in the back garden. Maybe could have done with Philly actually sharing this link. Yep. That was all I wanted to know really. I shouldn't be doing a live stream, because I should be letting you all get ready for the corn tribute later, but I figured it's a question I want to ask, so if I don't ask it now, I probably will never ask it, because I'll probably say to myself tomorrow, it's like, oh, it's not that important, I don't need to say it. It's like, yeah, I do need to say it, and it is important. So if I say it as soon as I think of it, it's said. If none of you's helped me, then oh well, but at least I've said it. Sometimes just saying things helps myself anyway, but it's good to ask opinions of things, I feel, and these streams could be very useful for that. Plus, it gives you a chance to talk about yourselves as well. You can tell me all the stuff you wear. You can list all the stuff you wear. I mean, I stated that I probably won't wear a lot of the stuff that you guys wear, because I know quite a lot of you are more experienced ladies, So I probably wouldn't wear what you wear, but you'd definitely be able to tell me colours. Try and work out what colour would be best for me, because I want to look friendly, because I know I'm a big guy, and just seeing me, I know I'm a nice guy, but it's not like I've got a nice guy banner above my head, because I could look like I could actually go down as a serial killer. If somebody said that, held me one of those things in front of me, I could probably be classed as one. So I just want these opinions. You prefer green and blue or red backgrounds? I mean, I'm sure I'm sure there's no problem with black, but every day is, apart from Friday where I wore my red one with the where I wore the red one with the ginger cat and the headphones, which I thought was really cool. But I think I need more options that aren't all black. I can still wear black clothes. I also need more happy shirts as well. So if there is going to be words on the shirt, I'd like them to be more jolly. I actually have a Christmas shirt, because I got 2 Christmas shirts, but I could only pick one for Christmas. So there is another Christmas shirt that I didn't get to use, so I might use it this year. I might use it before. I might just walk around the street in a Christmas shirt and say, sod it. Who cares? It's Christmas every day for me. I get the opportunity to talk to you guys every day. I get the opportunity to share my creations with you. So yeah, to me it's Christmas every day, because you're all so kind about what I do. I think I need to care more about my fashion, because I see loads of fashions around the street. So I need to kind of improve my repertoire. Now I know I talk about my auntie a lot, and I'm not gonna say she's the maestro of everything, but my auntie seems to know a lot more about clothing and stuff than I do, and she dresses a lot more better. She's a lot more creative with her dressing as well. I'm not gonna say I'll buy me dresses and stuff, but I mean that would definitely get people's attention if I walked around in a dress. No, I'm not thinking. No. Yeah, should I wear a dress? Should I walk around in a polka dot dress or something? Yeah, let's look like I'm from a 50s movie or a 50s, 60s coloured movie. Yeah, I'd definitely get people looking, but I definitely wouldn't be really. I'd probably get everybody laughing, and they wouldn't stop just to chat with me. They'd probably still hightail it and run away. I need people to at least stick around and maybe walking. I've also thought maybe walking around in my Derby shirt could also help. I got 2 Derby shirts, so that's at least 2 days sorted. Maybe next week. We'll have to see how it plays out, but I need more of a selection, basically, and some ideas from you guys would go down a treat. It doesn't have to be ladies. If there's any gentlemen on the live stream as well, since I am a gentleman, I'd need some male advice as well, because I know there's different cases for both sexes. I mean, I don't know if it'll be helpful if I got male advice, because I know it's difficult to get advice from somebody male. I'm not saying that to be sexist. I'm just saying from a point of view, I'm not brilliant at giving advice, so I'm thinking, if I'm not brilliant at giving advice, maybe it's not kind of in a male repertoire to give advice. If anything, we're the ones who always ask for advice. We're the ones who always get our heads bitten off if we do something wrong. So, and the women seem to have all the best words. So you tend to listen when a woman starts speaking. I'm not trying to be sexist. I'm just looking at the facts, really. We men like to try and be manly, and we just try and deal with everything. The women are more controlled, and they more think about what they're gonna do before they do it. They actually think through a plan. I mean, I like to schedule things and plan things, but I realised that wasn't really working in my favour. So this is weird because I'm asking for fashion advice. I know this is not the thing I thought I'd be asking about, but I figure. Hey, that's fine. I just figured any advice from everyone. I know Mr. A has some interesting shirts, so maybe he could have. Maybe he has some fashion advice on, so he should probably mention him in the photo, or mention him in the next post so he gets a ping. Because if I noticed that if you change messages and put an @ in it, they don't get pinged. So you'd have to put it in a separate message, so he will get pinged. I know Discord is weird like that. So because the way to get pinged is you have to literally post a new message, because it'll just change it. It'll change the colour, so Mr. A would actually have to be watching the chat. If he's on the chat, then it doesn't really matter, because then he'll be looking anyway. But I want to. It's fair enough to ask for advice. I mean, you probably won't be giving it so much now, since I can see that we're having a micro close up, but he'll potentially give me some fashion advice at a later time. So actually, isn't there on a Discord chat a fashion one? So maybe post these questions in the fashion section, because I know there is that section. So this video may actually work in the fashion section of the chat. I'm sorry, Philly. I'm asking. I don't know. I ask a lot of you. It's almost like you're my admin crew. I keep asking you to do all this stuff for me. I almost look like I can't do anything. I feel like I can't do anything for myself. I know I can, but it's just that thing. I mean, I see Mr. A's got a nice. I see Mr. A's got a nice white shirt on, and it looks like he's kind of dressed in a kind of Western get-up, because it looks like he's going to pull out 2 Colt 45s with the straps I see over it. It looks like he's going to do a quick draw situation. Makes me think of Back to the Future 3 in that sense, with the. It's just the way I see it. I know you say that's what you're here for, but I feel like I'm asking everything from you. It's like, you do this, do that, do that. I mean, you're very helpful in that sense, of course. And I'm grateful. Okay, I just wanted to see if I could get more of Mr. A speaking. I thought besides, it gives me a chance to try and think of something. Is that what he actually said on the chat? I mean, I don't have any Hawaiian shirts, so I don't dress in a snazzy get-up. I mean, when Mr. A's not wearing his cat shirt or anything, I always think if he's dressing up in his other gear, I always think he looks quite good. I just want to kind of do my British version. I mean, when Mr. A walks around in his Hawaiian shirt get up, I start thinking Mr. A's becoming Ace Ventura. Is Miami anywhere near Connecticut? Because it makes me think of the Ace Ventura movies and with the Hawaiian shirts. It's like like Mr. Maybe I should walk around in a Hawaiian shirt then. I suppose I need a shock and awe kind of shirt, don't I? I have considered in the past to kind of dress up like Mr. A, so getting a Hawaiian shirt might be a starting point. It's somewhere to go with us. It's probably... I wonder if Mr. A would give his fashion advice live on camera. Miami's in Florida, way down south from Connecticut, and Pennsylvania on the eastern sea. Right. I don't know why I bothered asking, because I knew it'd go straight over my head. Why did I ask? I knew I'd probably look at that with confusion. It's like, okay. All I know is that Miami and Connecticut are somewhere in America. And I got Connecticut on New York time. That's what I always work up, because nearly everyone, when I say New York, you all know what New York is. You all probably know where it is. And I've seen that's in the corner. So, it's part of the only thing. And Washington's on the other side of it. I'm sorry I keep saying I don't know anything. I'm asking for opinions from people. I want to get you guys involved as well, because I know I ramble on a lot about what I've done. So I want to see what you've got to say. And well, you do on the chat. You talk about what you talk about, and we do talk about things. It's just feel like I may interfere with what you say a lot with something that I've done. I'm just trying to get some help. I know you wonderful people are always there for help. It's just, what help do I ask for that doesn't sound like I'm being really, really cheeky? So I'm gonna see if I can get some Hawaiian shirts and walk around town like that. At least I'd look interesting. And I've been looking for more shirts with sleeves, so that could work in my favour as well. Hey, it's colourful, and I'd definitely be noticed. whether it. Besides, I'd wear the Hawaiian shirt, and I'd have the Kitten Academy shirt underneath. Ah, that's a thought. It's a thought. Is it a good thought? I think a lot, but do I think any sense? I also talk a lot, but do I ever really say anything? I feel like in this one, I'm really asking. I really am actually. This is one of the serious ones. I know. I know. I'm still laughing around and joking around, but I do still want real answers, because this is me. It's my nerve. When I get a bit nervous about things, I resort to joking around. If I want a serious answer, it's not because I don't care. It's just more a nervous thing, and that's what me and the rest of my family it runs in the family, basically. If we're struggling to think of anything, we just resort to chuckling and stuff. It's not trying to be rude. I never want to be rude. It just kind of comes in. So if I'm struggling to think of anything to say and I start randomly laughing, or I randomly tell a joke during a serious conversation, it's not so much I'm trying to be funny. I'm trying to buy time to try and think of something more serious to say, because I haven't been telling a joke for the last minute or so, because I know what I'm trying to say. Just things I'm trying to think of. I guess I just need more colourful shirts, and for this time of year it would work really, really well. So, again, I may have to ask my auntie about that one. I have to see if she knows where to get Hawaiian shirts from. Because it's not my port of call, so to speak. It's not the sort of thing I usually look for. But now I'm thinking about it, I mean, my auntie has my account details, so she can, if she sees something for me, she can actually use my card from her house, and if I say I want some sort of clothing, she can, I'll still be paying for it, but she'll be using it off her computer, so that works off nicely. So I might have to ask her, with her being, she's on Facebook, so I can just send her a message and we'll find out how things, though it might make her raise a few eyebrows if I say, oh, is it possible you can buy me a couple of Hawaiian shirts? Yeah, because that sounds like a thing I ask every day. But it would be, I just tell my auntie that I'm trying to think of shirts that would stand out and look like I'm actually embracing the summer. And if I'm wearing a black shirt underneath, it wouldn't matter because I've got the Hawaiian stuff on top. Okay. Thank you for getting the answer out of them. I'm still surprised at myself that I'm asking for fashion advice from people. I mean, usually my shirts are just kind of like from a charity shop or something. They're not really fashion. I don't go into actual clothes shops. They're more stuff that you kind of get off the charity shop shelves that look suitable. I mean, I got these cat shirts at Christmas. So the thing is that they may be mistaken by people. They may think I'm not, because they're meant to be comedy. They're meant to be comedy shirts, and looking at this one again, this looks more like a Halloween sort of situation with the face. So. I'm glad Mr. A is trying to be helpful. So, weirdly enough, I'm gonna have to get some Hawaiian shirts. Wear some Hawaiian shirts with the Kitten Academy shirt underneath. Sounds like it could be a potential idea. Just need to find this, and and at that point I could pretend to be Ace Ventura. I could pretend to be Ace Ventura myself, because I use quite a lot of his ways in my way, because he has the eccentric style, and well, when I'm in my rhythm I can be quite eccentric too. It helps when you like comedians who are like that. Yeah. Well, quite a lot of these shirts, beside the cat shirts and the Derby County shirts, I think they all come from charity shops. So, we're working things out. This is just kind of like an initial kind of, what do I wear? What can I wear that will not look creepy and scary, but will get people having a double look? I mean, Mr. A probably get a double look anyway, won't he? So it's just, I just like to know what work. So Mr. A wears the Hawaiian shirt, and I'll wear the Hawaiian shirt, and I'll have the Kitten Academy shirt underneath. It kind of masks the fact that it's a dark black shirt with a flowery kind of. Hey, Mr. A's made it work, so it can't be all bad. Because people will see the outside shirt, and then they may look inside, and then start asking me, "What is this Kitten Academy? Why are you wearing this shirt called Kitten Academy?" And then I'll answer with, "It's a live stream on YouTube which I follow, and I'm just trying to get their name out around Derby, because I know this is a part of the UK where I don't think has really fully been touched. I mean, I think there is somebody on Discord who is from Derby, but I've never really spoke to this person." Hey. The thing is, though, sometimes a bad fashion sense can actually still get people looking, even if you're terrible. Thing is, and also, I may think I look terrible. Some other people may think I look great. Probably good to have a different kind of repertoire. Ooh, it's a fancy word, isn't it? Repertoire. I'm trying to change my style, because walking around in a constant field of black clothing, I think, is wearing a little thin now. So I need to think of something else to make me stand out, maybe. Since I am walking around town a lot more, I'm giving people a lot more chance to see me. We'll see how that works in the future. I gotta get this Kitten Academy shirt though first. It says about 9 to 18 days, so it could either come next. It could come next Monday, or in over a couple of weeks. Well, I need to make sure I pick clothes the right size, because I don't want to be silly and just go in and just pick up a piece of cheap clothing and then find out that it'll do better as a hat than a actual piece of clothing, because I'll just put that on my head and I'll be doing like this. I look like I'm hanging. I look like I'm actually hanging myself. I'll just be... It'll just be a really, really flowery hat. Well, that could work as well. Walk around with a big flowery hat. No. That might be too far. But I gotta thank Mr. A for all his fashion advice. Even though he may think it's bad fashion, in Britain, them sort of fashion things, because it's weird, it gets a bit of attention. It's kind of the kind of comedy that we deal with. It's just like the eccentric side. We have a weird comedy thing. I mean, if you learn sarcasm, you'll do great in Britain. If you learn how to accept the sarcastic way of a British comedy, you won't do too bad. I know Mr. A has been to the UK, so both Mr. A and DJ have visited the UK. I know it was only for a short while, but they probably heard a lot of sarcasm. So if you learn that sort of way, you'll actually find out that probably wearing a Hawaiian shirt around Derby probably would be quite normal. You'd probably get away with it. Actually, Mr. A, if you wore a Hawaii, if you're watching, if you wore a Hawaiian shirt around Derby or somewhere, you'd probably get questions asked, and like and stuff. You'd almost be famous, because you're risking walking around in kind of tropical gear, when kind of ironic gear, because we're probably the least tropical country ever. Because we have sun. I mean, we've had sun recently. Wednesday was our last day, which I remember being out, because that was the time I got tricked into a puddle by a little old lady. It's a weird. I know it's a weird role model to have sometimes, but Mr. A has been a big part of my progression. It's just being told that. Just being told that I'm a nice guy and stuff like that. It's kind of like that helps with the confidence thing. So makes me feel like I've got a future here. I may not always talk about Kitten Academy, but I'll always have Kitten Academy on stream, and there'll always be Kitten Academy mentioned at some point. And there'll always be Kitten Academy in the corner. No, so I was napping and I came pretty much straight here to start this live stream, because I wanted to get this question asked. I wanted just to talk something serious for once. Try and talk as seriously as possible, because this is a subject that I want to get covered. Oh, Cadbury Heroes. Oh, they're lovely. Mr. A will love those. Get him some celebrations as well. Oh, lovely stuff. Oh, he's in heaven there. I had a Cadbury Heroes calendar. It was advent calendar at Christmas. It was like every box. It didn't have just your regular chocolate. You opened it up and there was actually a miniature hero chocolate. Not that big. That's not very miniature, is it? The regular size miniature hero. I know. Mr. A loves his chocolate. I think everybody on on the Discord. I don't know what we'd do without chocolate, sweets and food. And that was my mum banging her arm.
That was not the arm.
It was not her arm. Sorry, she's banging into the door in some format. Anyway.
No, not door.
Okay, well, I don't know what she's doing. She's causing herself pain.
No pain at all.
Stop contradicting everything I say. I don't know. Never mind. She was making a big noise.
Thanks, Hilda.
That you probably heard anyway. So I don't know what happened, but she made a big noise and it went clunk. Actually, that wasn't a big noise, but I don't want to just go clunk. Probably wasn't that big either. Probably just made her hit the roof now. She's very jumpy. Philly says hello.
Hi.
Might as well jump out and just wave to everyone. Well, maybe stick your hand and just stick your hand out there, because they'll be able to see your hand. They'll just wave. I think that's about the best you're gonna do, everybody. Oh dear. Considering I wasn't actually thinking of doing a live stream tonight, this is kind of... The only live stream I was going to do was the Corn tribute video, so make sure you're back for that. And I know Phil is the only one I've been talking to in this, but I needed the fashion advice. It's not something I usually associate with me, yes. But I just wanted some fashion advice. What a yeah. Yes, my mum. When she's in the mood, she could be a really good fun. Though if you lived with her, she'd probably drive you insane. But we love her. We love her. But doesn't all family members occasionally drive you insane? You love them, but they're just like, oh, shut up, leave me alone. So sometimes you have a family member that you only see at Christmas, and then when they show up at Christmas, you're like, I'm glad I only see you once a year. Ah, custard. Lovely custard. Ah. It's gonna go for the belly rubs. Oh, look at that, the roll over. Oh, I love when cats and kittens do that. It's like, oh, I remember rightly, Custard is one of the perfect ones for the belly trap. When you scratch his belly, it's like he really closes in on your hand. It's like, you're not getting your hand back. Keep scratching my belly. You can have your hand back when I say you can have it back. Oh, look at him now. Oh my god. Oh. I can't end the stream now with I'll say little Custard, but he's not little. Go on, scratch his belly. But we want Mr. A with his hand, or else he won't be able to hold in the live stream. Look at him stretched out. Oh, little waggle of his legs. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, look at him. Oh. Feel like we've been treated to some stuff today. Oh, gosh, you. I might get emotional again seeing this sort of. Oh, it makes my day. It's the sort of thing that you come in for. I mean, when I watch Corn later, I'll be watching Corn here on the laptop, but I will have the Kitten Academy live stream on my TV. So, if anything really, really, really important happens, I don't miss it. Well, I try not to miss it anyway. I'm trying to give myself the opportunity, so, which is good. It's the important thing. Oh no. Oh, as Mr. A says, some eye boogers. The little booger. The big booger. Why do I keep calling Custard Little? It's kind of like the ironic name, isn't it? Little Custard. It's like when you see somebody get called Big Tony and then you've got a scrawny little guy coming through. It's just like such an ironic name. Such a contradicting name. I think. Well, I heard that. I'll give it a look back. Actually, I can interact with the stream and I can actually rewind it back here, so we'd all end up watching it together. But I've got a feeling you want me to actually watch it with full focus, not try and balance a live, not trying to balance me chatting a live stream, because I probably won't be looking. I'd be looking at the camera, and I try and avoid looking too much at the screen. But when things like Custard happens like that, I can't help but look. You're all at the same time, I'm guessing you're all watching as well, so it's not a bad thing. I just like to try and get us all involved. I mean, we can chat. I know we have Discord, but you don't get to see me. So yeah. Before Mr. A starts another one of those, I'll probably end the stream so you all can get ready for Corn later. So my fashion advice will be to get a hula. No, not a hula skirt. Oh, for goodness sake. No. Her Hawaiian shirt. Though the hula get-up is probably from a similar area, but no, I'm not gonna. Oh my. And this is why I probably wasn't planning on doing a live stream, because I'm gonna dress myself up in crazy gear. But I needed some advice. I know women tend to know more about the shopping situation, but there's some men out there who do know as well. Again, I'm trying not to be sexist. I just wanted some advice on stuff that I could choose from. Then, yeah, thank you for Mr. A for being helpful as well. I know I'm not talking directly to him. I mean, he could send some messages to me on the Discord chat and I'll read them when I get back online, but the hula skirt idea would be more something I'd do on my live stream. It wouldn't be walking down the street unless there's some kind of hula. No. I am not doing that. I'll go for the Hawaiian shirt at a push, but I am not hula dancing. Besides, I'll leave that to the kittens. I'll leave that to the gifts of the gab. I've actually got that clip available to put on, but I don't want to do too much now. I want you to enjoy Corn later. So please join me later for Corn. So I'm gonna have to end the stream because I've been quite physical in this, and yeah, I'm gonna need to lie down in a minute. Actually, my tea's cooking, so I'm probably gonna want to get ready for that. I got a nice pasta bake and some sausages. Some big sausages. Sausages. Okay. Be a lovely meal, and I will see you later around 4 o'clock New York time, or and 9 o'clock UK, and whatever time zone you live in. I'll just see you, and if you can't make it, just watch it later with chapters. I believe I put chapters in, so you'll have to check that. I believe I put chapters because I believe I've been putting chapters in all my videos now. And I've also got to upload the potato video. That sounds really weird. That just sounds like the most boring video ever. I'm gonna do a video about potatoes. No, this potato is a very, very special potato. Having that lovely checkered collar pattern. Oh, it's a wonder. And I'm starting again. Oh dear. We've got potato next week, but this week we've got corn, and I'm going to zip my mouth shut.